Hi, welcome. You're watching Inspired by My Angel CLM. My name is Elaine, and thank you so much for watching today. I've got something a little different that I wanted to share with you. I had made this Mardi Gras wreath, and I was going over my wreaths, and I love the wreath. To begin with, I had spray painted a grapevine gold and then added gold peonies. I've got clematis, a variety of greenery in here, and a beautiful bow. But as I went over it, I saw that I had established a line which looks quite good, but I believe I can enhance the look of this wreath. So that's what I wanted to do today. So the first thing I did was I grabbed some greenery, and I'm going to be using this. And there's just a few places that I want to add some greenery that I think will make the wreath prettier and continue with the design. So that's what I thought I would share with you today. So let's go ahead and get started. This greenery, first of all, I cut it off the bush, and I've gone ahead and just fluffed it out a little bit, and we're going to begin to add. As I said, I have, with my greenery, established a line, which my highest point being here, my lowest here. What I want to do is add to that line. So what I'm going to do is try this right in here and trying to maintain that line. I think that would look very nice there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put some glue, turn my heat up just a little, and I'm just going to come in and insert that greenery there, and then make a few little adjustments to how it lays. I like that. Remembering, I'm going to try to keep this invisible line. So I'm going to continue along, fluffing out my greenery. Trimming and adding it to my piece. So I wanted you to see the before and then see what it is exactly that what I'm doing. So come in here, give it a bend. We don't want it to be flat. We want it to look similar to it would look like in nature. So I'm liking that, so I'm going to continue. So I think what I want to do is get one right down here. Staying within this line of the longest piece that I have, and that looks good. I need to add some here to this side. Cut this down a little bit shorter. I'm going to come right in behind my bow. I hope you can see all what I'm doing. And I want the direction of my fern. I'll go back and adjust those. This is our transition point. We've gone over this in other videos. And I want everything from the bow, above the bow, to go in this direction, and everything below the bow to come in this direction. So I'll go back and direct some of these. And that is the way I'm inserting into the grapevine also. I'm going down, staying with the grapevine, the direction. So we put that one there. Let's go in behind our bow here. Cut this down just a little bit shorter. Right here. And I've changed my insert direction. You see, had been a gap there, and I just think it's enhanced it by adding this, filling that in. And we need some more here. Just fluff this out a little bit. These are all wired. And I chose this greenery because it has a mix, because I didn't have the same exact greenery that I initially used in the wreath. So this just makes it more cohesive. It's just a nice blend. So I'm going to just lift this up and come underneath. I think right here as well. Let me just hold this up for you. Okay, so you can see this was the line that I had started, and I feel as though now it's filled out a little better. I've got some other greenery that I think I'd like to add in a few places as well. I'm just going to stand back and take a look at it. I like the changes, and I just think a little other greenery would look nice. So I've got this bush here. Almost looks like a rosemary. It's got a nice texture. It'll introduce something new. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these stems. These don't have to be too long. I'm going to just be adding them in to fill. So I think I'd like to break this up a little bit right here. You can see where I added those. underneath this peony. Come up in here. I'm just filling in between where I placed the first mixed greenery. I like that it has a little movement. Right here. So I'm basically just going around and adding to the original line that I created for the design and just enhancing it. And this is what you can do with some of the wreaths perhaps that you've made, just to kind of give them a little bit of a redo and freshen the look. So what I'll be doing is taking some new pictures because I've changed the design slightly. So I'll take some new pictures and then I will post this in my Etsy shop. It'll be available for Mardi Gras. I'm going to just step back, take a look. I'm going to continue down everywhere where we had added that other greenery. I'm going to go under my bow. I like how that's filling out. I think right in this area. I'd like to add a little bit right here so that I'm dispersing this new greenery that I'm introducing. I want to disperse it evenly throughout the design. I don't want it to look like it was just an add-in. I think it's looking very lush. Just pulling off some glue strings. Okay, I've got a little bit more of this. Let's continue. I'd like to introduce a little bit right in there. Just have that peeking out. And I think I want to get a little bit right down in this area. Right behind that clematis there. And just to disperse it evenly, let's get some, if not on the end, yeah, perhaps right in through here. Okay, so now I'm going to stand back and take a look at it. And just that invisible line, we can see now it continues. I think by adding that greenery, we've enhanced the original design of this wreath. So that's what I wanted to go over with you today, how I'm going to just go through some of my designs that I have in my Etsy shop and look them over, take a close look at them and see if there's some way that I can enhance those, and then I'll take photos and repost. So I just wanted to share that with you, how we can go back over our work, because of course the longer we're doing the design, I believe we enhance our own skill set. So that being said, I feel it's been about a year since I've been making wreaths, and I feel as though I've learned a lot and I can perfect some of the items that I previously had made. So just maybe an idea for those of you who have an Etsy shop and you want to just go through and take a look at your wreaths, and this is just something simple that you can do to freshen them. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I would so appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. If you have someone in your family or a friend who may be interested in designing with faux florals, share the video with them. It would help my small business grow. So for today, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you again so much for being here.